Welcome to our video on the importance of having a will. A will is a legal document that outlines your wishes for the distribution of your assets after you pass away. Many people put off creating a will, but it is an essential part of estate planning. In this video, we will discuss why having a will is important, what happens if you die without one, and how to create a will that meets your needs. First, let's talk about why having a will is important. Creating a will ensures that your assets are distributed according to your wishes. Without a will, your assets will be distributed according to state law, which may not align with your wishes. This can cause unnecessary stress and conflict among your loved ones. A will also allows you to choose who will be responsible for managing your estate after you pass away. This person, known as the executor, will ensure that your assets are distributed according to your wishes and that any outstanding debts are paid off. Finally, a will can also help minimize estate taxes and other fees that may be incurred after your passing. By planning ahead and creating a will, you can ensure that your loved ones receive the maximum amount of your assets possible. Now that we've discussed why having a will is important, let's move on to what happens if you die without one. If you die without a will, your assets will be distributed according to state law. This process is known as intestate succession. Each state has its own laws regarding intestate succession, but generally, your assets will be distributed to your closest living relatives, such as your spouse, children, parents, or siblings. If you have no living relatives, your assets will be distributed to the state. Intestate succession can be a lengthy and complicated process, and it may not align with your wishes. It can also cause unnecessary stress and conflict among your loved ones. By creating a will, you can ensure that your assets are distributed according to your wishes and that your loved ones are taken care of after you pass away. Now that we've discussed what happens if you die without a will, let's move on to how to create a will that meets your needs. Creating a will may seem daunting, but it doesn't have to be. There are several ways to create a will, including working with an attorney, using an online service, or using a DIY will kit. Working with an attorney can ensure that your will meets all legal requirements and is tailored to your specific needs. However, this option can be expensive. Using an online service can be a more affordable option, but it's important to ensure that the service is reputable and that your will meets all legal requirements. Using a DIY will kit can be the most affordable option, but it's important to ensure that your will meets all legal requirements and that it is properly executed. Regardless of which option you choose, there are several key elements that should be included in your will. These include naming an executor, outlining how your assets will be distributed, and specifying any special requests or instructions. It's also important to regularly review and update your will to ensure that it reflects any changes in your life, such as the birth of a child or a change in marital status. By taking the time to create a will, you can ensure that your wishes are carried out and that your loved ones are taken care of after you pass away. Now that we've discussed how to create a will, let's move on to some common misconceptions about wills. There are several common misconceptions about wills that can prevent people from creating one. Let's address some of these misconceptions. First, some people believe that they don't need a will because they don't have many assets. However, even if you don't have many assets, a will can ensure that your wishes are carried out and that your loved ones are taken care of. Second, some people believe that they are too young to create a will. However, accidents and unexpected events can happen at any age, and it's important to be prepared. Third, some people believe that they can create a will on their own without any legal assistance. While this is possible, it's important to ensure that your will meets all legal requirements and that it is properly executed. Finally, some people believe that creating a will is a one-time event. However, it's important to regularly review and update your will to ensure that it reflects any changes in your life. By addressing these misconceptions, we hope to encourage more people to create a will and take control of their estate planning. Now that we've addressed some common misconceptions about wills, let's move on to some final thoughts. In conclusion, creating a will is an essential part of estate planning. It ensures that your assets are distributed according to your wishes, that your loved ones are taken care of, and that any outstanding debts are paid off. While creating a will may seem daunting, there are several options available, including working with an attorney, using an online service, or using a DIY will kit. It's important to regularly review and update your will to ensure that it reflects any changes in your life. By creating a will, you can have peace of mind knowing that your wishes will be carried out and that your loved ones will be taken care of after you pass away. We hope that this video has helped you understand the importance of having a will and has encouraged you to take action to create one. Thank you for watching.